Primed. Ready? Neutral. Welcome back to the channel, guys. We headed to the store, grabbed some hardware for that steering dampener on the ZX10R. Let's get right to work and start disassembling the front. The front is coming apart beautifully. A lot of things are seeming to be savable, so that's awesome. Now I want to try plugging in the dash and see if I can show the mileage, because I saw your guys' comments. Thanks for letting me know how to do it. Let's try it out. Here's the dash. Let's plug it in real quick. All plugged in. Let's get the key. Here's the key. Turning the key on. I think I unplugged a few crucial components. Let's figure this out. All right, this cable right here needed to be plugged in. Turning the bike on, dash is on. You guys said to hold this top button on the left handle side. Let's hold it. Rider 2, rider 1, rain. 8,791 miles. Wow, that's a lot for a 21. Wow, 8,000 plus miles is a lot for a 2021. But it is what it is. Let's get back to ripping apart the front of the bike. Somehow we have the bike propped up. Now let's get those forks off and start accessing the pieces underneath that frame. Radiator and oil cooler off. Let me show you where the bike is leaking oil. Right there, the fitting for the oil cooler line is busted out, which is where the oil is coming from. We've got new lines on the way, so that's perfect. Now, you guys recommended I start this thing and make sure the engine's good before I do the frame swap, so we're waiting on an oil cooler and oil lines, and then we're gonna try to start this thing. But while we wait, let's start taking off the gas tank area. Actually, let's go get some oil. It's getting late. The previous owner might have slammed into this tank pretty hard because check out those bolts on the tank. They are shoved forward and bent. More so the left side than this right side. But we're gonna pause on the gas tank area. Guess what just arrived? The oil cooler. So we're gonna plug up the new oil cooler, put some oil in this bike, and see if it runs. We got the new oil cooler lines and the oil cooler all plumbed up. The drain plug is bolted down. And for the time being, we got some 10W40 for the motorcycle. So let's put the oil in the Ninja and then hopefully she starts. Now you may be wondering why I'm filling up the engine oil again after I just drained it and I could have used the other oil. Well, I don't know how much leaked out originally from the busted oil cooler line. There was still a lot in the engine, but I want to make sure I'm adding just the right amount so that I don't damage the engine, and I want to make sure there was no debris in the oil. Once I do the frame swap and the engine is good, I will do an OEM oil and filter change when I have the frame swapped. All right, I think I'm ready to start the bike. I have rags inside the radiator hoses because I don't know what's gonna happen when I start this thing. If fluid's just gonna gush out. I believe there's gas. Let's turn it on. Beautiful. Let's get the starter handle. Okay, here's the handle. I shut off the bike just to save battery. I don't know if you can see it right here. So listen to this. You can definitely hear the throttle assembly. Oh, look at the screen too. All right, here we go. Primed. Oh my goodness. Absolute smoke show. That was crazy. It started. Wow, that was awesome. The bike started. Let's get this garage open and let's fire it up for a few more seconds because there is no radiator. As you can tell, it's very snowy outside. Let's give you guys an exhaust view when I start it. Ready? Neutral. That noise. There is some horrible noise coming from the front. Let's get a look in here when I start it one more time. Starting it up. That's it. I gotta be done. Oh, I want to hear this thing roar. There is some mad funky noise coming from over here. Let me watch the video, see if I can tell what it is. Maybe that clicking is the exhaust valves, but that is loud. I am so happy this bike fires right up. Now, you know what's next. That's right, complete frame teardown and swap. It's already getting late here, but tomorrow we're gonna open a massive package. I bet you guys already know what it is. This thing is white, dog. Cheese. The frame has arrived and it's looking great. Now, a little extra information for you guys. There is a lot of title and registration work that has to be done when you swap frames. When we get to the registration and titling part near the end of the series, I'll be sure to do my best to explain it all. But for now, we got the new frame. You know what that means. First thing I'm thinking with this new frame, since it's completely bare, I can clean this thing up as best as I can. And once it's all clean, I can repaint all the little scratches all over so it looks almost brand new. And of course, while we're doing that, we'll be stripping the old frame. Now, a quick question I had for you guys. The damage on my bike was pretty heavy, so how do I make sure that these forks are straight and I can still use them? That's gonna be it for tonight, guys. We'll catch you in the next one when we start swapping over the frame. See ya. I also want to thank those of you who picked up a hoodie or a shirt. We got the black hoodie on the store and one in Carolina blue. If you guys are looking for a sneak peek on any of these builds, I post a lot of stories on Instagram. Like here's a video of the ZX10R when I got it running this week.